I want to know from you as we head to the end now, what do you think about feedback? So I guess partly because leaders are not leading self very well, they aren't receiving feedback. What do you think would be the attitude of a leader who leads self well towards feedback from their environment, from their people, from individuals who see them and their behavior every single day? And they would desperately want to tell the leader that he or she is manipulative, or he or she is too aggressive, or this or that. But leaders are not receiving feedback, hardly ever, authentic feedback.
Why aren't they receiving it?
Yeah, because there's I think one of the reasons is the position. The fact that I have a perceived position over you, means you are hardly ever going to share with me what I truly need to hear, because I have influence over you. I'm perceived to have power over you. So firstly, you want me to think you're great. You want me to think that you're in control. You want me to think that you're the best at what you're doing. So you don't want me to ever feel uncomfortable about anything you say. You report to me selectively. You tell me things that I want to hear, or that you think I want to hear. So position is a big issue in that barrier. But what's your thoughts on feedback? If leaders could truly get feedback, truly get authentic feedback from the environment in some way, what difference would it make in them discovering their true self, their best self, discovering who they really are, how they come across?
Enormous, if they are willing to listen. And again, there's this willingness with will in it, like free will. They have to use this tool of free will, open up and listen. And how do you make them do that? You can't make them do that. This is the whole point. Not listening, just doing habitually. If they would open up, if they would be willing to listen, then there is a gold mine for them, a real gold mine where they could dive in and come out on the other end knowing themselves. So the people that are trying to give them feedback, they are windows of opportunity to get to know oneself better. This is why I say, if you're not on a path of self-discovery, you're not supposed to be a leader. Because if you are on a path of self-discovery, you will be willing to listen because you want to discover more of yourself. And if someone tells you, you know what, you come off as arrogant, you would go, why do you think so? And they would tell you why, and you can regulate that so that you don't come off as arrogant, because that's not your intention. But the willingness has to be there, and you have to be on a self-discovery path. If you're not, you cannot lead. You're not open, you're not willing, because your primary goal when you are on a self-discovery path is to know more of yourself. This includes bad information about yourself. And you know that when you're on a self-discovery path, true self-discovery path. Like when you had this argument with your son, of course, that's not a nice thing for you to explore, like, oh, that I wasn't present there. That's a flaw, but you're willing to look at the flaw because your true intention is to evolve. Your true intention is to connect to your son. So you let the ego has no power over you there. You will pull back and say, okay, I get it. This wasn't what I thought it was. And you change. Leaders have to be in that place where they are discovering themselves and allowing feedback to come in order to become better and better and better. And it's the willingness. Yes.
Without it, who knows where we're going?